Myself, Dr. A. Muthusamy from the Department of Computer Science with Cognitive Systems. I am happy to present the topic of basics of cloud computing. In this video, the overview of this presentation consisting of introduction, need, definition, properties, characteristics, services, history, types and benefits of cloud computing. Introduction to computing. So whenever we need to do a task with the help of a computer system, it is termed as computing. So how the problems can be solved? In our ancient days, we are using the abacus techniques for solving our simple problems. But nowadays we are facing the more complicated problems. It can be solved in the terms of algorithm together with data structures, so which is termed as program, and finally it will be constructed as a software. To do computing, it includes processing, structure and managing our informations. So the informations have been constituted with the help of the following layers like hardware, software, applications, and final one is communication from the user. The real-time scenarios for doing the computations in everyday life. One is sending and receiving email message from the user, and another one is swiping debit card for any purposes like paying a bill in a retailer shop is a simple example for doing our computation. Then another one more real-time scenario is while we are operating our mobile phone applications. So it is also some of an example for your computing process. Next one is discipline. So totally it constitute 5 disciplines like electrical and electronics engineering, computer engineering, computer science, software engineering, information technology and information science. In order to you need to create an hardware, electronics and electrical engineering together with computer engineering will produce an hardware. Then we need to construct an software. Computer engineering with computer science and software engineering disciplines are required. To do a business, IT business, so you need to market a software to the customers. So information technology together with information system is required. The major computing techniques like cloud, cognitive, IoT, mobile, pervasive or ubiquitous, distributed, soft, edge and green computings are emerging nowadays. So one is we are focusing the human intervention to do a computing task, and another one is human intervention is not required for doing a computing tasks. Example, a driverless car is an example for without human intervention, the car is running on the platform. So next one is the need of computing. Why this type of cloud computing is required for an organization and other customers. So let me see a simple example. So here the two business peoples are laying off from an office. So first one is the person calling, the owner of the organization calling the Steve, that is I want to host a website. How do I do that? So next the reply from the Steve is to host a website it requires bunch of resources like server, database, then software. So also we should appoint a team of technical expert to monitor our company websites. The expert will require an IT infrastructure which will be created to monitor our entire website. So it will require too expensive for doing this kind of tasks within a small scaled companies. So it will include some of the computing resources like server, hardware, software and technical experts. Well, cloud computing can be do a better solution without purchasing these expensive computing resources from other vendors. So the term computing, cloud computing, which implicates you to, it is the use of networks of remote servers which is hosted on the internet, which help you to store, manage and process the data rather than a local service. So the service offering from the cloud computing are One is it consisting of numerous computing resources like servers, database, network, software, etc. that is applicable over that internet. Next one is what kind of computing resources we are utilizing from the cloud. We need to pay for that usage alone. Then it help you to store and accessing the data over that internet. So primarily we required an internet is an essential for doing this cloud computing tasks. Many companies like IBM, Amazon, Google offering these services through a cloud platform. Some of the real-time examples for the cloud computing are, so we are facing and we are using this kind of applications in our real-time scenarios. One is WhatsApp, then email, sending and receiving email to our users. Then data storage like Dropbox, Facebook, Gmail application. Next one is application development. We can develop an application, a game related application through this platform oriented informations in this cloud computing. Next one is business process. While we are constructing an applications and it will working excellent means we can market this kind of application through this Salesforce.com websites. So it is a purely a cloud oriented one. Next one is social networking like Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn are also utilizing this cloud computing facilities. So for doing big data analytics process also the cloud computing services is efficiently utilized. Characteristics of cloud computing. So the major characteristics like on-demand self-servicing. So the process which will be done in an automation mode. Then multi-tenancy and resource pooling. So the computing resource are placed in one end. So the operations which will be taken place at anywhere, any place. So that is 24/7. So next one is broad network access, then rapid elasticity. If we need to store more amount of the data, so automatically the storage space which will be expanded. Then what we have utilized in this cloud computing, we need to pay for that alone. So these are some of the essential characteristics. Then following to that, then next one is properties of cloud computing. One is distributed resources. So it offers computing resources that will be distributed among n number of users which will be acted as a single unit. Then high fault tolerant, then through redundancy, the distributions of the data, that is the data which will be replicated from multiple numbers of servers, remote servers. Then eventually consistent with regards to data replicants, then doing a collaborations works in the cloud. So these are the major properties of cloud computing. Then history of cloud computing. The cloud computing which will be started in the 20th century. The father of the cloud computing is John McCarthy with the concept of time sharing. Then following to that, ARPANET was utilized in a defense system, JCR Licklider during the year of 1969. Then 1970, virtualization software was launched. Then following to that, 1997, Professor Ramnath Chellappa have defined the cloud computing terminology, and many of the software products were marketed in the 20th century with the help of Salesforce.com. So now we are seeing an elastic computing cloud with the help of many cloud offering vendors like IBM, Amazon, Google, etc. They are offering millions of storage spaces for the consumers to store and utilize these cloud services. Then next one is kinds of cloud computing. So it will be consisting of two types. One is cloud deployment and another one is cloud services. So public cloud, one is public cloud, private cloud and hybrid cloud. So totally we are having three types of cloud. So if it is in a public manner, it can be accessed by anywhere, and your application which will be deployed in a centralized fashion. With the help of data centers, we can hosted our applications for accessing it by other organizations and users. Then private cloud, we need to establish an IT infrastructure, we need to create and server, we need to deploy, and that server which will be communicated to the cloud environment. Then hybrid in the sense it will be partially private and access in a public manner. So we have some secure oriented internet applications, and the data which need to more securely managed within that organization, we can choose this kind of applications. Then according to that cloud services, here the infrastructure which will act as a service. For building an IT infrastructure, nowadays it will become very expensive, but our cloud computing offering many computing resources like servers, network, then huge capacity to store a vast amount of data, and also for application hosting. With the help of this infrastructure act as a service, we can utilize the computing resources and we can make our application as well as our organization in an efficient manner. Then next one is platform act as a services. If we need to consume or construct an application, we have major tools which is available in this cloud computing environment for doing our constructed applications in an efficient manner. Then software act as a services. It will offer, cloud will offer many kinds of software to that user in a free kind of manner. So one is for building, and another one is for consuming, and another one is for usage of services. So according to the benefits of cloud computing, there are 5 major vast area and advantages, benefits, then characteristics which all focusing to this cloud computing. One is speed. So let me discuss the speed. So the vast amount of storage capacity which will be allocated in this cloud computing to do the cloud tasks. So it will be accessed within the minutes. Next one is cost. So it will eliminate the expense for buying or purchasing a new hardware and software. So that will be eliminated. Then scalability, you can expand the storage capacity. Accessibility, so 24/7 at any places. Security, so it is stored in a centralized fashion, so already it will be in a secured fashion. So in a nutshell, we have said that small medium enterprises within this emerging market can be benefited, because they no need to buy an expensive computing resources for doing this computing tasks. So this is an inexpensive model of management. So our normally when we are utilizing this cloud computing technique, our hardware equipment, purchasing of hardware equipment is reduced for the end users. Then performance, if we have a sufficient internet connections, then the performance of the system is very excellent. Then instant software updates, which refers to the software which is already available in this cloud, which automatically updated in a fashion. Then accessibility, we can access our software storage capacity at anywhere, any place. Then final one is improved disaster recovery. So that is taking backup and recovery of the data. So that can also be done in this cloud computing in an efficient manner. So thank you.